Alright guys, I got another quick tip for you today. This should be number 5 in my quick tip series. And what it applies to is the 06 to 2010 Explorers, where you're changing the radiator out and you cannot, for the life of you, get this trans-cooler line off that sticks into this quick connect fitting right here. And that's just what it is. It's a quick connect fitting, not a quick disconnect fitting. So if you don't have the special tool, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over how to basically destroy this retaining clip in here, because your new radiator, on every radiator I put in aftermarket or Ford, comes with a new fitting. You're going to want to use that new fitting because it has O-rings that are integral to it, not just the retainer, and you want all that to be brand new. So in case you don't have the actual removal tool, which doesn't work that well anyways, a lot of times I end up actually prying and breaking them out of there. This one does not have a line in it, obviously, because it's off the car, so that's a good example. And it's a cheap little tinny retainer in here, and there's one like this on this side, and all it does is literally hold the line in from falling out. And then you got that little plastic support that you take off before you even try doing this. So what you basically do is there's little holes up here, and you could go after those, because you're going to have your circular tube right here, so it'll be harder to get to the sides here or down below. So what you're going to want to do is just cave it in. You're going to want to start caving it in like this, or pulling it out from the top. And you push down a little bit, and then you pop it out. And you can see it's made to stay in there, but it's thin enough and flexible enough that once you start destroying it and you get one side past here, you can do the other side over here and do the same thing and basically destroy it and bend these tangs off of here so they can push this tang in. So basically all you got to do is get a pick or something like this, or a thin flat blade screwdriver, and just destroy it. And it's easier to do that once you know exactly how it's retained in there. So if you know what to destroy, you know how to take it out. And I'll take this one out probably as a whole, but you can see it. And these put pressure, and this actually right here is what actually holds the rim around the actual line that locks it in place so it can't pop out. So you just need to basically deform this or break these chunks off of here on each side, and usually it goes so bad that let's see if we can get it out here. Usually this whole piece right here and this breaks off from this circular ring down here, and that stays in there, and that's just fine. That's not retaining anything. So as long as we can get these sides destroyed, because I've had a lot of questions on this, as long as we can get these sides destroyed or deformed enough, you can get that line out of there. And then once the line's out, as shown in my Explorer radiator video, make sure you clean the line with Scotch-Brite of any rust debris on there so you get a perfect seal. And then of course clean the line after that with some brake clean. But this is basically how it looks. Let me put it back in there. And if you can get a visual how it is inside and how it's actually holding it, then you can see just how it's doing it and how to basically defeat it and get your line past it and out of there. Because like I said, you're going to want to use the new fittings in the new radiator. You don't want to transfer these over necessarily. So I'll just show you. You can see it's all basically spring pressure, and it's this one and this one that are actually holding it in. So I just wanted to go over that so that you can see exactly what's in there, what's holding it down, because I've had a lot of questions about that. They cannot get these freaking lines off of here, and that can be the worst part of the job, fighting to get those off of there. If you have the special tool, or if you don't, it's a big pain. So it's good to see what you need to destroy to get past, and then it'll just pop out of there undamaged.